to understand that to gain deeper understanding, not just understand, to gain deeper understanding that you have Buddha nature. Oh. It's not good to think that you have no chance. It's not good to think you have no chance. That thought is not healthy. That thought is not healthy. We talk about healthy mind. We need to understand how to develop a healthy mind. How to focus on something that we possess. Been said repeatedly many times. Do I really believe? No. Bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is distracting bodhisattva practice. Oh, maybe bodhicitta cheering up bodhisattva practice. Oh yeah. You know, so like why? Why we think of ourselves the way we think? Why? Do you have like valid cognizer to support that? No. Same like you're thinking, oh, I'm never going to see clear sky. Never going to see clear. There's no clear sky. Because cloud and sky is inseparable. There's no. When you go to Patagonia, you see sky, there's no cloud. What happens? You believe the cloud and skies are inseparable. So now when you go to Patagonia, you see the clear sky, clear blue, crystal clear blue sky, zero cloud. It proves that you are wrong. Why we think that we are not worthy for enlightenment. We have no chance to get enlightened. Why we think like that? Why? What kind of benefit you get? We don't believe. We don't have deeper understanding that we possess Buddha nature. We just say. We hear. We don't believe that we possess Buddha nature. We don't believe. If Angulimala, someone who killed 999 human beings, have a chance to liberate, break this life from samsara, how in the world that you are thinking that you have no chance? How? Why? Why you don't see your life as precious? Why? Why you don't see your life precious? Why you make your life as a garbage? You only put garbage there. Ask yourself why. Why you're doing that? Why? What's the benefit? There's not lie. Lama Tsongkhapa said, Lama Atisha said, Shakyamuni Buddha said, Nagarjuna said, many masters said, what they get lying for us? Nothing. They have no interest. Material world, they have zero interest. They have no interest. They have all their books is free of copyright. Nobody's making even 1 penny. Anybody can translate any language. There's no copyright. They have no intentions. They want us to go, move forward, not backward, move forward. So that's very important. Why we have hard time believing that your life is precious, even though it's been said repeatedly more than billion times, zillion times. Why you have hard time believing your life is precious? Why not? Very important. The minute you wake up in the morning, you need to focus, need to remind yourself that the very life that you have is very precious. Lenchi, niebe, tawe, densam. In the foundation of all good quality composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. Lenchi just found one time. Doesn't mean you're going to, this is only going to be one. That doesn't mean like that. That means it's rare. It's very rare. It's not based on how you look, how you dress. It's not based on that. Very difficult to find. Tenchen, meaningful. What do you mean meaningful? I feel like my life has no meaning. Maybe maybe you don't understand how to make it more, maybe you need to learn why it's meaningful. You can do meaningful things that have a ripple of positive impact in this life, many more lives in the future, not just your life, many more lives. That's why it's meaningful. Maybe your meaning of life is something different. Maybe this life is meaningful. There's many meaningful you can do, not just take care of this life. If something goes on after this, you can take care of that too, because of this. That's why it's precious. Need to understand, Lama Tsongkhapa said, need to understand that very clearly. Don't recycle, oh, my life has no meaning, I'm not precious, I'm worthless, nobody likes me, or I don't look good, blah, 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 blah. Just stop, pause, sit back, ask yourself questions. What are you getting out of that? Nothing. Nothing. Why you keep doing that? It is not benefiting your life. Why you keep doing that? We don't do things that's like nonsense. That's kind of considered as like not smart. The same thing, doing to yourself, that's not a smart thing to do. You're doing something negative. Need to think. After knowing this is precious, now to get the most out of this, How? Meditate. Refresh your mind, meditate on love, push your heart deep into love, push your heart deep into compassion, push your heart deep into compassion. That's exactly how you take the most out of this life. Then you will feel, end of the day, that you feel like you accomplished something. Not just for yourself, for every breathing living being. So that's the fasting. Okay, all my friends here, fasting. I myself try every single day. So I'm wishing you do the same thing. it helps. Your mind can change. Your mind can change. There's been proof your mind can change. Your thinking can be changed. Your attitude can be changed. You have more wisdom. You're being more mindful. Most of the situations, you protect yourself. Losing your peace of mind, you protect. Whatever circumstance you encounter, you don't react right away. You take time and think. Then you protect your peace of mind. No, other things not important. We just make it more important. It's not important. Don't have to say anything. Why you have to say? You feel like so it's important to say without thinking about the consequences. It's not important. Just make. That's how everybody become very serious, very sophisticated, very serious, then become very unhappy person. How you take the most out of this precious, after you're recognizing that your life is so precious, how to take the most out of this, refresh your mind, push your heart deep into love, push your heart deep into compassion, push your heart deep into bodhicitta. That's how you take the most out of this life. Then you are riding out, you're riding this powerful horse every single day. Every single day you're riding this powerful horse. So then end of the day, then you're glad that you ride that horse. To ride that horse. So Hasanambatabe Tajichas, Hasanambatabe Tajichas, Haksam. Extraordinary attitude refers to Mahakaruna, great compassion. I myself, not going to wait for somebody else. I myself do. I myself do. Nobody going to wait for somebody else. I myself, that's called Haksam. Nambatabe Tarje, pure, extraordinary attitude. Mahakaruna is like sail. You rise that sail up. Time to sail. Don't just get stuck here. Time to sail. Time to sail. Hasanambata. Then after that, Hasanambata Tajecha. Oh, not that, oh, I have to do. No, you don't have to do. We don't have to do anything. If you're just enjoy thinking negative of yourself, you can continue to do that. We don't have to do anything. No, happy to do. Happy to sail. Oh, I'm going to rise this sail of extraordinary attitude called like Mahakaruna. I'm going to raise that sail. Now I'm going to sail. Win, joyful effort. That's the win. That's how you sail. Not happy to sail. Like become happy captain. Not pirate. Become good captain, like kind, compassionate captain. Their sails are going to be moved by joyful effort. Tusam going to be Tuzin. Both knowledge, contemplations, integration or assimilations. Oh, both. Not just you, everybody, you're bringing them across these oceans that's like full of complications. These oceans are full of complications. You're bringing them, you're crossing them beyond these oceans. Just idea, just idea. But practically, it's hard to do. Therefore, you have to get enlightened. You need to get enlightened. Only way you can get enlightened if you can push your heart deep into love, compassion, bodhicitta. That's how you get enlightened. Not like you push your heart into something negative. Oh, my life is not worth it. Oh, I don't look good. My husband don't like me. My wife doesn't like me. My children doesn't like me. Nobody like me. Blah blah like that. Like, oh, my president don't like me. What? So, been doing that over half century. What's the result? Back to square one. No result. Back to square one. 50 years, that cell haven't been moved at all. It's been sitting there last 50 years. It's time to sell. Even 1 inch, that's better than sitting around. Even 1 inch, that means moving. It's not just staying there, it's been moving. It's moving inch by inch. That's better than no moving. Unbelievable. Yeah. So knowledge is good things, but contemplation is needed, badly needed. Assimilation is badly needed too. No assimilations, then I don't think that boat is going to move. The boat is going to move. Just knowledge. It says, "Tuzong gombe tuzing." That boat is combination of knowledge, contemplation, assimilations. This board is made out of not just knowledge, contemplation, assimilation. This board. Oh, so then that will move by self, joyful effort. Self itself is extraordinary attitude, Mahakaruna, love, compassion. People enjoying being around you because you're always kind, like saying something sweet thing, nice thing, like, oh, you have no idea how much merit you're creating just being smiling, saying kind word. Everybody liked every single person on this planet like to hear something good. Nobody like to hear anything horrible. Nobody. It's not just Buddhist business. You walk around, ask every person you meet, do you like to hear something horrible or something nice? Without knowing what they believe, right away they say something nice. Nobody say, oh, I like to hear something horrible. It's kind of unbelievable. So then, like wake up in the morning. It's very, very important. All my friends, I'm myself trying every day. Minute you wake up, trying to feel grateful that I was alive, that I'm alive, I'm still breathing, I can see. I feel grateful, so like trying to be grateful. Simply knowing that you are alive, that's all. Nothing, something, eating something, no, just simply knowing that you are alive. Your husband is alive, your wife is alive, your children is alive, everybody, that you're just happy to know there's opportunities. At least I can say just one money mantra. That's impossible not to say. It can just, it's not that hard to push your heart into love. It's not that hard. Merit-wise, reciting one mantra, money mantra. Unbelievable amount of merit. Oh, so that's why you get excited. Oh, I'm not just happy. I'm happy to know that I'm alive. I'm still breathing. On top of that, I'm kind of excited that I can read something wonderful. I can say some mantra. I can say some prayer. I can do review meditation on Lamrim. There's another opportunity to do my daily practice. Oh, get excited. At the end of the day, you feel good when you look back. Not like 12 hours, all solid 12 hours, but better than nothing. It's something better. No, end of the day, you feel good. When you go to bed, thank yourself that you took essence out of this precious human life, and encourage yourself, do the same thing in the morning, next day, if you are alive, do the same thing. How's your day? Same old, same old. Or nothing excited. Yeah, that's the more excitement than what else excitement you are looking for. You know? All the other excitement is just temporary. Just temporary. So that one is deep, long lasting. So then you encourage yourself next day, do the same thing. Or maybe someday you can do the same thing because there are people who comes and you have companies and people. Just enjoy. Don't stress out. Oh, does the police go away? So now I need to do my practice. No, you just enjoy. Just rejoice. They're enjoying. If you're cooking for them, just enjoy. Easy going. Be uptight with yourself. Oh, this is very important to do this. We don't need any stress. Some days there's no guest. All day you're by yourself. Spend time, reflect, contemplate, try to assimilate. There's a guest. There's a guest. You eat. Oh, so when you eat. You don't think about cleaning or think about something else. When you eat. When you socialize, you socialize. So when you watch, you watch. If you're watching some documentary movie, you just watch. So the very purpose of this to entertain. So make sure it becomes entertainment. It doesn't become like stress. It's become stress. Then they lose the meaning of entertainment. So like we make everything complicated. So like deep down, whether you're socializing, watching something, whatever you're doing, deep down, always thinking about love, compassion, bodhicitta, always thinking about that. That's the true practice. Well, that's true practice. Okay, so so then next day you encourage do the same thing. So then like this boat is not going to sink into the water because this water is not getting into the boat because you are not letting all this water getting into the boat and you are floating. Even though you are not moving, you are still you have to recognize it's floating. So that's good news. The best idea is to move. You have to floating. So like somebody says something, you feel like to say something. Why you have to say something? Not say you don't have to say anything. Why you feel like you have to say something? Why you feel like you have to correct? No, Somebody said, oh, there's like that many people, the number in that many people died. That doesn't matter. So like we always feel like to fixing somebody else, and we are really thinking about fixing ourselves. So fixing should be start from here, so not outside. So I think that, what you say, whatever, it's pretty good. It's not bad word, whatever, like. So to make our life so tight, your life become very vulnerable, not venerable, vulnerable. People say something like, become so sensitive. Slowly, I think your mind can change. There's 100% guarantee your mind can change. But it's going to be gradual. It's going to be gradual. And that requires contemplations. Not just knowledge, contemplation can change your mind, your attitude towards everything. So good, so beautiful. Enjoy much as you can. Don't cling. Don't cling on that. Why? Could change like that. You see the bubble on the water could burst any second. Enjoy. Enjoy. Not saying don't enjoy. Enjoy. You are fortunate to have access to this beautiful thing. Enjoy. That's your positive karma. Enjoy your positive karma. Don't cling. When you start to cling, pain. It brings pain. Happened many times, begin this time, many times, don't remember, many times it happened. So the bottom line, what that means like it's not like you're trying to make you depressed. No, it's like, this is so precious, meaningful, so difficult to find, so precious. Enjoy without clinging. Oh, what's going to happen like this? That's why I say, zero worry related to the past, zero worry related to the future. Just to be present, enjoy as much as possible. With loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. Otherwise, the complaint will never end. It is like, complaint is like the old people mustache. More you cut, more it grow. More you cut, more it grow. You can't say, oh, you can cut, it's never going to grow. Not true. You cut, next day, it's like, sometimes I wish my realization grow like that fast. Complaint never ends. Satisfactions will develop by thinking, not by just using something, So yesterday, day before yesterday, so I never listen Rolling Stone song, never listen. So day before yesterday, Friday afternoon, I talked to some school on the Zoom. So I mentioned them, Rolling Stone. So I said, maybe I should listen, because I mentioned Rolling Stone many times, but I never listen the full song. And I tried, but it's too fast, I can't catch. But it's saying that I try, I can get no satisfactions. Good. So needs to be aware. Oh. Doesn't mean you should not enjoy. No, you can enjoy, you can eat, but need to understand you are not going to be 100% satisfied. There's the downside of hot chocolate chip cookie from the whole food. That's the only downside of the the home chocolate chip cookie from whole food. Only downside, you are not going to be satisfied 100%. Other than that, there's nothing wrong. Of course, I have diabetes. My karmas ran out, so that's okay. But only down anything like that. Chebe mingom. So when you say the foundation of good quality, chebe mingom. When you reach to that word, you pause, look around. What Lama Tsongkhapa said, you are not going to be satisfied by doing things. You pause, you think, and look around. Understand, now you understand. That's not how to satisfy. Oh, I'm so fortunate. Sometimes people say, I'm so fortunate because I have this, I'm that. That's good news. Some people say, I'm so fortunate. I feel so fortunate. Oh, wonderful news. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that. That when you say, I'm so fortunate, you feel fortunate, you feel good. That's very good. I wish everybody feel like that. So fortunate. There's mental happiness. That is mental happiness. There's mental happiness. I feel so fortunate. Oh, I'm alive, my family are alive. I'm so fortunate, I feel very sorry for all the people that lost. Oh, this is all positive thought. It's all positive thought. Oh, I'm so angry, like over all this news. People are saying all this kind of things. I'm so angry. Oh, no good. Pain. You are experiencing pain. No good. Water is getting into the boat. You need to understand. Don't think that your boat is on the ground. It's in the water. Make sure there's time to take out the water. Water is getting into your boat. Okay, so that's why, please, all my friends, I'm just simply reminding you when you wake up how to develop positive thought, and how to get excited about your life. How to get excited about your life. Based on how you can take the most out of this life, based on that. Then it's a good life. Then it's a good life, even though it's part of samsara, it's a good life. Okay. So, what time is now?
You have about 10 minutes, Geshe-la.
10 minutes? Oh, whatever. So then what else? So I think Domasi. So maybe I think there's nothing much to say.
Okay.
No? Okay, so either if somebody has questions, or we do dedications.
Okay.
Geshe-la, I have a question.
Yes.
You hear me about Buddha nature?
Oh.
Is Buddha nature something we develop, or is it something we recognize and uncover?
No, we all can. A very good question. That's thoughtful questions. So we possess. Mm-hmm. It's not something we develop. We possess. We just need to discover. It's now covered with all this delusional thought. We believe that's part of our life. Actually, it's not. So there's like diamond that buried under the ground. We need to just dig. We need to dig the ground. So the ground, the dirt is not going to change the nature of diamond. It's a diamond. Doesn't matter. It's under the ground. It's wrapped into dirty cloth. Then there's not going to change the nature of diamond. Same like this. The Buddha nature, we all possess. Buddha nature, but we need to discover. We need to recognize that our action is not one with, not inseparable with yourself. When you start to believe that you are, how you say, you are burying your Buddha nature deep under the ground, you are not discovering your Buddha natures. So, very good question. We possess, everybody possess. Shantideva said, even the insect, if they put some effort, they have chance to get enlightened. How in the world that you think that you have no chance? Yeah, the Shantideva didn't say how in the world. I just ate this up. So please don't don't think that Shantideva said how in the world. So I just ate it up because I learned that here being 20 years. How in the world? I just ate that up. The next time when you read it, you never will find it. You read from head to beginning to end, you are not going to find how in the world. So then you wonder, like, why Geshe-Gelek said that? That Geshe-Gelek ate it up. Geshe-Gelek made it up. Oh, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, so very good to see all of you.
I do have a question.
Huh?
Geshe-Gelek, hi. I do have
Yeah.
a question.
This girl, Surya, who's this?
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So thinking about this precious human life you were talking about, is there something similar as for precious human life as in the 8th thought transformation point?
Oh, it was a thought transformation. It was so.
Yeah. Does Buddhism has something like that, but for cultivating precious human life? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because when we meditate,
Oh.
when we just sit down, in our own comfortable place, ideally nobody's around and we meditate before, but then we move on with our daily lives, like we're not monks, or at least I'm not. But I'm still really interested in like cultivating and having the precious human life thought arise naturally, in every situation. At least that's I would like to accomplish that at some point. And I find that for my particular mind, practicing at least 1 or 2 hours during my daily life, going about my daily life as a non-monk or non-person. So how can I do? That's where I'm coming from. How can I use my daily life to bring up my precious human life thought? So that naturally with time, after months of doing that, I will have that present. Oh, my life is precious, and
Ardina. So I recognize your face, but I don't know your name. But Ardina, so how's your daughter?
they're good. They're downstairs with our mice. Now we have a couple of mice. So they're crazy about the mice. They're so cute.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So, oh, yeah. Oh, anyways, so
Oh.
Did you heard like artificials or non-artificials? Non-artificial is like spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneous, no? So first, artificial is like when you say the word precious human life, how much weight this word ways. It is just, when you say precious human life, when you start to feel like it means something,
Yeah.
so that's good. So then you continue that. So then eventually become non-artificial. That means it become spontaneous. That require consistent contemplations. You could call meditation. You don't have to sit down, but it need consistent contemplations. So then it will produce spontaneous. So anything, not just precious human life, anything first learn, then contemplate, contemplate again and again, then eventually it becomes spontaneous. Okay. So you are on the right path, but need to like continue, be consistent, continue. Don't expect it's going to be like few days, a few weeks or a few months. Don't think about that. Just continue. Don't think about when I'm going to have spontaneous realization, precious human life. Don't think about that. Just keep doing it. Continue. Okay.
So what you mean is by me contemplating on a regular basis while I'm meditating on precious human life,
Exactly.
it will just permeate to my daily life.
Spontaneous. Then it becomes like spontaneous. Then
Spontaneous. Okay.
What that means, spontaneous means no effort. It just pops up.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Very, very good. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So,
Thank you, Geshe-la.
oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, Metra, how's like the weather in Patagonia?
Now it's like a sunny day. It's beautiful. The last 2 days was raining a lot, but now it's very beautiful day, Gisela.
New snow
No, new snow
on the mountain. Yeah.
on the mountain. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
Mhm.
how are the dogs?
Okay, Gisela. They are nobody. None of them here. Maybe they are running, barking.
So it was interesting while you were in Argentina. So Kyle has a spiritual teacher of his who is from Argentina, but was stuck in North Carolina. So we thought it was really neat how both of our teachers sort of y'all swapped places during the pandemic. Anyway, it just kind of was this weird, like when I said, oh, well, Geshe Gelik's in Argentina, and he said, oh, Palmaswamis is in North Carolina. And
Sorry, you drink some water.
I'm trying to do some yard work. I don't know how good I'm going to do or if this is a good idea.
Yeah. Sorry that I'm asking question for Metra and Patagonia because I was there almost half a year, so I just want to know how the dogs, everybody there. Oh yeah, Lamula. So now dedications.
May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be free from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. You uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine. Masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, savor of myself and others, your disciples. Please, please live long. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re Soha.
There's somebody saying something, all of a sudden get coughing, so want to continue? Somebody saying something, I'm not sure who's saying something about Patagonia. If you're finishing, like, if you had drink water, please continue. Few minutes, whoever's talking, I'm not sure who's talking. Anybody who's talking want to continue whatever you're saying about the Patagonia?
I think that was Heather.
Oh, yeah, if Heather's here, so please continue, finish your, maybe Heather's gone. Heather, are you there?
I'm here, Geshe-la. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, say,
I
please
didn't have anything.
finish your sentence so that you got cough. So,
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
don't
I'm good. Thank you.
don't be sorry. So I just know, like, you got cough, so I was, you drink water? Okay. Oh yeah, so now everybody have a wonderful weekend and very good to see you all. So it's going to be like this now, I'm not sure how long, so, and I'm like, kind of like, I already told children the matter, so I kind of enjoying teaching through Zoom. Maybe you are also enjoying too, because you can sit in your home, comfortable, and yeah, so everybody's comfortable. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. And see you next Sunday.
Geshe-la, have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Geshe-la.
day. Bye.
Thank you.
Geshe-la.